Let me first start off by saying I never thought I would be making a video like this. But you can't do this, don't do it. It always seemed so clickbaity to me. But when I actually realized what I was doing, I really felt like, oh God, I really should tell people not to do this. Also, the laundry is done. I'm a man of my word. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Cash. In today's video, got screwed because I didn't read the fine print. Is car balanced? I don't know, I just really like this. And it's 100% MFO. Like I said in the intro, I don't want to be that guy, you know, where it's kind of like, I don't know how you guys feel about videos like this, but don't you, like, I feel like since it's such a common thing to make seem like it's a big deal, you always got to click it because you want to see if the person actually is going to show you something revolutionary or going to show you some big mistake. And usually it's like, oh, I knew that. Like, or at least you see in the comments sometimes like, oh, I knew that. I would never do that. So, ooh, money. This is something that I always would do, and I feel like it's especially, I think I cheated myself out of paying attention to this because I usually come in here and I would disassemble. Doesn't matter if you disassemble or if you sell, it really doesn't matter. But who doesn't do this? I would go boom. I wouldn't go 3, I go 1, 2. And the first couple things that I always would see when I sell would just be these 2 things, right? And I would be like, you know what? That's fine. The problem with that, I'm gonna go back, is that I didn't know that technically all this stuff has a specific stars. I guess I technically knew that, but I didn't really pay attention to it. So yeah, this stuff is 1 or 2, and I know that the purple, when you go down here, these purples when you first get them are 3 stars. So I never picked 3 stars. But when you go down a little bit further, because you are saying your entire inventory, and I guess, you know, I never paid attention because I said they always show the equipment first because the equipment is what's sorted first, I guess, in your inventory. Oh wait, why did it? You bunch of liars. Where's my? There it is. See, that's even weirder. It's probably because I clicked sell. I clicked on sell first, but now it shows up. So now we go to inventory, and obviously your inventory is full of all this other crap that you have. So the books, see, these books are 6 star. The clock is 6 star. Now, obviously, you guys, as I'm going down, you're gonna see like these are 4 star, right? I was kind of wondering. Oh God. I was kind of wondering why certain stuff wasn't popping up for me or why I was losing certain equipment, because this stuff would disappear. So when I do 2 star and below, like my books would also disappear as well. So now I do select all and I do my 1, 2s, and then you'll see also, as you can see here, these, now this is selected. These little things here are selected. These materials are also selected. Also, like, what was it selling? It was selling some other stuff as well too. And yeah, some of this stuff, depending on when I wanted this. So I was actually, when I would go to here, I'm like, okay, let me do some forging, right? And I started to realize I always had this at 0 every time. I always have it at 0 when I was come here. And I'd always have to come here, and I would always have to craft. Now, thankfully, I think whatever this is, since this is 3 star, as we can see, right? I always had a ton of it. So I would disassemble. Like, look, I can even disassemble this. I would disassemble these at a large quantity, and then, you know, I would always do like that. Now, as you can see, it's not that bad. It's not like a terrible thing that I had to do this back and forth, but it means that I always had this. I probably had a lot of it, but I always would sell it. I would always technically sell it or disassemble it each time. So I was just wanted to tell you guys that if you do encounter, not encounter, but when you are selling or disassembling, just make sure that you maybe do, well, 1 I think is pretty safe. I think 1 is safe. Let's do 1. I think, no, see, 1 is literally just that, and that's free EXP. That's like if you guys are doing, I have to go back to each and every menu because this is like the most annoying thing in the world. When you guys are actually trying to level up a unit, I actually don't want to use a unit that is healthy. Let's use the boy as an example, you know? So him, as we know, he needs to be, he's actually a unit. So he's actually a unit that is, that's part of the machine day. So Glenn's a good example here. So obviously I don't want to use 52 bucks. I'm going to, wait, I always do this. I go to the maximum and then I back it 1. So now the remaining is this amount of thing. And if this is possible, usually if you have enough saved up, as you can see there, I can actually use the rest of, instead of using another one of these books, which is 41,000 experience, I can instead use these, and I don't even use all of them even at that. So it really good. And obviously you can balance it out. I can do maybe 50 books and then a little bit of this, a little bit of that. That's usually how I do it. But when I was selling one, I was losing all those books. And this is kind of what it's good for, is to save your big books so you don't use all your big books, right? How many big books am I even using here do I have? I have 181. The beauty thing about this is that I can even go possibly to this. I have 200 of these. Oh wait, 129, back that up, and then use the rest of these. And then boom, I don't even use my 181. So like it's those things are actually useful. The smaller ones are actually useful. I'm actually gonna do exactly that now that I'm looking at it. So that was actually very useful, very helpful. Now he's maxed out. Now he can get all his equipment, auto equip and all other stuff. Ooh, nah, we ain't getting all that, boy. I tell you, ooh, you bugging. I mean, I'll give you some purple. I'll give you some purple, bro. But you ain't getting no yellows, man. They did you dirty. We saw the skit. We saw what they did. Also, I should. That was really a waste. You see that I love you guys because I actually forgot that I had a 5-star Glenn already. So that was just stupid to do because I still have to. Yeah. And see, that's why you don't want to waste. Oh, that was stupid. But it's just to show you that, you know, you got to really be careful when you're doing the inventory because they don't separate it. I thought that when I first did this, the inventory was separate, that this was always in here. I did notice one day that like I did scroll down here because I was looking for my additional stuff. Like I was looking to sell this stuff. There was something like the event stuff. Like, yeah, there we go. This, like these event things stay in your actual inventory even after the fact. They stay in your inventory. So if once this event goes away and you didn't use all this stuff, you should literally come in here and sell this stuff and just sell it. So that was, I guess, another tip that I wanted to say. And yes, I know I have 8 holy waters. I've been actually getting pretty lucky on getting them. So I can do 4 characters right now, but God knows who is. One has to be reserved for Valentina, and then I have, you know, some wiggle room to work on a couple other characters, but I really don't know who. Oh yeah, I gotta do Annie as well. So just a real quick video. It's not supposed to be revolutionary or anything like that, but I did want to warn people, if you are doing sell by 1, 2s, or 3s, or anything like that, is that you do have to keep in mind that it's taking those other resources away from you if you're doing 1, 2s, and 3s, and it doesn't appear that way because all of the crappy gear comes up first, but it actually is taking your other resources as well. So just be careful. I actually care. I hope there are more people that had a mistake just like I did. Then again, I also hope that didn't happen, because then it's like, damn, a lot of people have been losing a lot of resources and they had no idea. Anywho, there's one thing that what did I forget? Oh yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and just remember that every day at the casino is your lucky day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.